Hello everyone, I'm Chef Alina Z, board certified holistic health coach and detox specialist. And we're talking about molecules to meals. How do you take a vitamin or a mineral or fatty acid, which we're doing in this recipe, and make it into a meal? One of my favorite ways to get omega-3s is through chia seeds. But by themselves, chia seeds can be pretty boring because they don't taste like anything. So I've created this awesome chia berry jam that you can enjoy with some gluten-free bread and some awesome plant-based butter as an amazing anti-inflammatory breakfast. So check out this recipe and see how you can help yourself with the omega-3 fatty acids to fight inflammation that we all get from pollution, from stress, from other foods. And you can fight it by eating it as an awesome jam. So let's jam it and check out the video. What we're going to need is frozen raspberries, frozen wild blueberries, some whole chia seeds, a spoon of honey, and a splash of lemon. That's all we're going to need. And here we have a little roll and butter, just to show you how we're going to enjoy it as a meal. Okay, we're gonna begin by warming up a pot, but making it a very low heat, just enough to melt the berries. Or alternatively, if you have more time, you can let them to defrost over a couple of hours. But just to show you how to make it quickly, if you are short in time, this is what you do. So we're gonna put the berries in. And they just hit it quickly, but it's not really that hot, so don't worry. We don't want it hot because high heat destroys a lot of vitamins. We want to keep all the vitamins in here. And the reason why we're doing it as frozen and not raw, there's two reasons. One reason is that it's really hard to get fresh berries any time of the year, especially if you live far away from farms. And second, a lot of times if you get like wild blueberries or organic raspberries, they're picked at the time when they're most ripe, and then they're frozen. But if you're getting fresh, and if you live far away from fresh farms, then they have to be picked green, and then they have to travel to you, and so they don't have as much nutrition from the sun. So I literally just put them in for a couple of seconds, and they already got all this juice. You see all the juice. So what we're gonna do is put this chia seeds, and chia seeds, they don't really taste like anything, like little beads, but they absorb liquid. And they are one of my favorite sources of omega-3s. You don't need to grind them. If you think of like flax seeds, for example, flax you do need to grind, and you don't want to buy already pre-ground flax seeds because they lose their nutrients. So I find that chia as a whole seed is a much better option. And also they have fiber, so it's really good. And they will absorb this liquid and make this into a jam. If you do want to have it ground chia seeds, you can do it as well. So super easy. Then we're going to put just a little bit of lemon. If you're squeezing the lemon, literally just like one squeeze, and honey. I'm just putting 1 teaspoon of honey, but you can put more. If you want to go completely couture and use the best honey, use Manuka honey. It is so amazing for your immunity and even for burns. Even for burns, it's really good. So now we're just gonna mix it all together and let this sit for 15 minutes. So if you want to enjoy it right away, you can't, unfortunately, because chia takes a little bit of time to bulk up. And you can do it overnight if you want. It's really good the next morning for breakfast. But just make sure that you get all the seeds scraped off from the sides of the pot. Another thing that you want to consider, if you use a lot of olive oil, for example, or regular oils that have a lot of omega-6s, those can be inflammatory. So to offset the omega-6 oils, you need to get the omega-3s, and this is a really good way to get that into your system. So we're gonna let it sit for 15 minutes and then return and then eat. So 15 minutes later, we got jamming. We got a jam. Check this out. Look, this is our chia berry jam, ready to go. And I have a roll here, which is gluten-free because gluten does, unfortunately, or can unfortunately create inflammation in the body. But if you're eating gluten, Always remember you have Gluten Guardian by Bioptimizers, which is a great supplement for those of you who are eating gluten. Make sure it does not create the inflammation. And this is a gluten-free roll, and I have plant-based butter, European style, made with cashews and coconut. So this is breakfast. You can put this on crepes, by the way, if you're making pancakes. And if you want it thicker, add more chia. If you want it thinner, add less chia. But let's say you already added it, like what to do, and if it's too thick for you, I like it thicker because it sticks better. Add more berries. Add more berries to make it thinner. I'm gonna taste this. It's so good. So to me, it's perfect. To you, you might think you want more sugar. So add a little more honey if that's what you want, or a little stevia, but I like to go with honey. It's so yummy. Let me know in comments below how you like it, and if you tried this recipe the way we made it, or if maybe you used ground chia. How did you like that? Or if you used strawberries instead of raspberries, or blackberries instead of blueberries. Let me know what your favorite combinations were, so that maybe I can try and learn something new as well. And subscribe, make sure you're following us so that you can get more of these recipes. And if there are any recipes in particular you're looking for, like you want recipes with a particular berry, or if you're looking for recipes for a particular ailment or challenge in your health, please share below so that we can create these for you. Honestly, we're creating these to help you guys to make your lives better. So I'm really, really happy to support you with anything we can do. Cheers to your health. Until later.